Yeah, hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just coming to this channel for the first time, you're highly welcome. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like and share to your friends and as many people as you would love to. Here I just want to talk about how I was able to remodel this old house to this new house. And without any further ado, I would like to go straight to the point. I would like to go straight to the point. So first and foremost, I was approached by a client that resides in Georgia, in the USA, in the United States of America, and he gave me an old house, with the measurements and all of that, and was like, he just bought the house. He just made a purchase and he wanted to remodel, he wanted to revamp the whole house. Now, my first approach to this house was, even as he also suggested, was that he wanted a change in the color. He wanted a change in the coloring of the house. He wanted something more vibrant colors. Now, you see the walls. When you look at the walls, you see that we've given the walls, vibrant colors. We've added timber or wooden surfaces here, wooden materials here. Even on the deck, wooden materials, which usually was not the case before. On the second deck also, we introduced concrete floor here, at the outer entrance, at the backyard of the house. Now, I would like to also make you understand, I would like to also inform you that this house sits on a gradually sloping hill, and at this area of the house, at this space, we have a very mighty lake. We have a very mighty lake. So I know you would allow me to say at this point in time that this is a lake house. Yeah, this is a lake house, and my approach was, first of all, change of materials. We have the stone material beneath, we have the vibrant colors, and then he wanted something, according to him, he wanted something more modern, so we introduced the cedar. We introduced the cedar siding. We introduced the cedar siding here at this point in the house. We also introduced the cedar siding on the deck area. At this other side, which is the main entrance of the house, for the main entrance, to be able to demarcate, to show that, this is the main entrance of the house, we also have the cedar siding or the timber siding, and then the door into this space. There's something you would also notice. You also notice that we have a darker shade roof, a darker shade roof, on this building, which is a deviation from what we have before. A darker shade roof. We also introduced lightning, at the soffits. Introduced lightning, to create more appearance at night. More appearance at night. And then we have the siding also here, and to be able to bring in to be able to create some uniformity, I also gave it the same render as this color here on this wall. Same render, both of them share the same render. And then the base of the building are mostly done with stone. Mostly done with stone. Another thing you also notice, the base of the building also done with stone. This is another stone here, stone here, stone here, for uniformity purpose. In architecture, we talk most of the time about uniformity here and here. Another thing you also notice is that for the mullions in the windows, we've made them darker. Black. We wanted them to be black, according to him, in line with, from what we're able to discuss, in line with what we have in today's world, contemporary structures, contemporary buildings, And I also introduced some 25 thick architraves around the windows and the glass above here, to give it more depth, to give the windows more depth, the windows and the openings more depth. So they are black color. Another thing I've been able to introduce, see the windows also here. Another thing I've been able to introduce, in the design, in the remodeling of this apartment, of this house, is an overhang. An overhang over this door. An overhang over this door, which helps in shading sunlight, which can also serve as a space for, in case he wants to do some vegetation. I could also just I could just go over here, over to these flowers. I could just go over to these flowers and copy and paste, and they have a way to go about it, having, bringing vegetation on top of coverings, of overhangs, for doors and all of that. I know you might want to ask me why did you not put in an overhang also at this entrance? Why did you not put an overhang here? We did not consider it so necessary to put an overhang at this entrance because the roof here has a depth of about 900 millimeter. So it was not necessary anymore to bring in an overhang because we already have an overhang of 900 depth. You understand? So when you look at the old picture, the old image, of the house, you see that there's been a change in the door of the main entrance. We wanted to give it a different look. Then with some glass this is going to be opaque. This kind of glasses that the person staying indoors can see the person staying outside of the house. Why the person outside of the house cannot see the person inside of the house? Opaque from the outside, but transparent, but see-through from the inside. You understand? So you can see what's going on outside. That's what we were able to do here. And then another important thing that we did, aside from the material demarcation, we have the stone, we have the wood, the timbers, the timber cedars. Another thing we were able to do was rearrangement of landscaping. Rearrangement of landscaping. Looking at the older structure, you would notice that the landscaping was so bushy, not properly defined. We just had pavements and all of that. But one thing we were able to do, we were able to create demarcations in landscaping. Like this area is the walkway. Here we have pebbles or stones, demarcating the flowers, on this side from the main walk area. The same thing is going on here. You'd notice, so different layers actually. The first main layer is the walkway, and then on either sides of the walkway, what we have is the sand, that upon which the flowers are on, and then the pebbles that are like the main fence or the main demarcation on one side, and then the pebbles on the other side, and then we also have different soil type. This is a brighter sun type. and this is more like a little gravel soil type. We did this because we wanted to create some, just like we did on the walls, bright and vibrant colors. We also wanted to achieve that fit. We also wanted to achieve it in our landscaping, and then we introduced different type of planting. We have different types of planting over here. While at the other side, this other side area is completely lawn. It's a complete lawn area with little shrubs and then trees all around. You see? So the person walks down. So the person can walk down this way to this point. To this point, or decides to go up. So at the back of this house we have different levels. From this point we have So I've introduced some outdoor seating at this point, outdoor sit outs. The main purpose, which is and a well-defined pathway to the lakeside, outdoor sit outs to the lakeside, to be able to collect the evening breeze, and all that. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Do not hesitate to ask me any question at all, and I would be glad to explain how we are able to more on how we're able to bring this project to life. So this is a snippet, and remodeling starts very, very soon, and as soon as I get images and videos, I would also upload on this YouTube channel. Please stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Thanks a lot. See you soon.